Manny Pacquiao is coming out of retirement at 46 years old to challenge Mario Barrios at 147 pounds. And I don't like this decision, right? The last time we seen Manny Pacquiao in a fight was a couple of years ago, man. I believe this is about 3 or 4 years ago against Dennis Ugas. He ended up losing that fight pretty much by unanimous decision. It was a clear loss. Manny Pacquiao did not look the same. Looked like he lost a step. And then he came back again more recently, about let's say 2 years ago. He had an exhibition fight with a Japanese boxer named, I think his name is Rukaya Anpo. And that fight ended in a draw. A lot of people feel like Manny Pacquiao lost that fight. He looked even worse than he did against his last professional fight against Ugas, right? So I'm having a hard time understanding why is Manny Pacquiao coming out of retirement. You're close to 50 years old. You've made a lot of money in the sport, or maybe he hasn't, right? We all know he had a bad deal with Bob Arum. He had a much better deal with PBC. You understand what I'm saying? PBC, Manny Pacquiao said that, he was getting paid better in that situation. But I'm just not understanding, guys, why is Manny Pacquiao coming out of retirement at 46? Is he doing this for the money, or is he doing this because he just loves boxing, right? Now, we got to give respect when it's due. Manny Pacquiao, at 40-something years old, he did beat Keith one-time Thurman, who was undefeated at the time. I believe he was unified at the time, right? He dropped Keith Thurman, I think, in the first round. So we have to give respect when it's due. And he is coming out of retirement to challenge a guy like Mario Barrios, who has never been considered a top-level fighter, right? He lost to Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis had his first fight at 140 against Mario Barrios, and he ended up getting knocked out. But he was pretty much beating Gervonta Tank Davis up until that point that he got knocked out. His most recent fight against, forgot the guy's name, I know his last name is Ramos. That fight ended in a draw, right? I believe Mario Barrios' most credible win is probably against Dennis Ugas. That's the guy that beat Manny Pacquiao the last time he had a professional fight. And obviously, Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao, they do share a common opponent in Keith one-time Thurman. Keith one-time Thurman beat Mario Barrios with ease, just completely dominated him, right? So this is a good matchup for a comeback fight for Manny Pacquiao. But I'm going to tell you guys this, the same thing I said when Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul. When you've been out of the ring for years, right, you're not just going to come back to a professional fight and look the same. You're not just going to come back and dominate. You're not just going to come back and get